Front the back, they yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Oh! Bring them out, bring them out. 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 You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind us and play this from the top.
Mere fees from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Another one for Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
So often, one of the things you have to teach running backs at the NFL level, you don't always have to hit a home run. Especially in short yardage situations, just go get that single and move the chains.
Going to the ground again on first. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Braylon Trice there to meet him. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They'll try the right side with Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Falcons will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, and they go right back to him. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the gun is Purdy. Got a man, it's Drake London. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Come 19. Come 19. Go.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Daquan Hardy to return this for the Bills. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. He loses the football. And the Falcons scoop it up. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air, Allen has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Trying it left side with Cook. As the 1st and more inside the 45. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
All right, Brock, the Bills making their first red zone trip of this game. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. He breaks the tackle. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. Shakir in motion right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Touchdown, Buffalo! Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds his man over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
60.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
70 range. Street.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Throw caught at the 6. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like Tyrese Maxey. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Chooses to bring this one out. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackled by Rook Orororo.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Shakir with the grab. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. 4th down coming up. Amendola able to put it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Chap alert! Buffalo 18! Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting to completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. Bradley Pinion on now to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Bills will take over possession. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, Allen. He smartly won't risk something here. Just chucks it away. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now a give to Cook, running left. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Complete to Coleman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's a give to Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now run by Cook. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Bills working here. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So 2nd down coming up. Here's Allen. This one falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Allen. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. Brandon Jones. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 4. Got it, man. It's London. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Purdy looking to throw. He brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. To throw again, it's Purdy. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for it.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Moore with a return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Launches one deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Bass now to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, set.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. All right, here we go. Second down.
Set up. Warrior 70. Set go.
From the gun is Purdy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Third and long, Purdy. Toward the sideline, and McBride's got it. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That's taken at the 15. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Bills will take over deep in their own territory. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Has good room at the 35. Through the 45. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Here's Mitchell again. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
They'll go again with Davis. He's inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Bass now to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Purdy. He's throwing deep to the left side. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Purdy to throw it. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Again, it's Cook. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Another one for Cook. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Middle.
A tight end in motion now. Now Allen going to the air. Gets this to Kincaid. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Working quickly here. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Davis scores, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons 10. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give left side, here's Robinson. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. He's got him. That's McBride. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First down throw by Purdy. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, and they fake it. This is caught. And they pull it off. He gets them the first before being stopped. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Falcons football, but here in the 4th, that lead might be too much to overcome. First and 10 now from the 30. Pressure comes, Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it.
Intercepted by the Bills. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff here to Davis. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stopped at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Has a hole left, room to run. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Hardy on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook, and he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Allen to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down. Here's Cook. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. This is Cook, and they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. Purdy throwing here on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Throw reeled in by London. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Purdy on first down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready? Set. 70 range.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Seven Pirates. Check smash. Ready?
On 3rd down, Purdy. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
19 Lions. Take go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's loaded another one up. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. This is Cook on the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. You've got Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Bass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's brought in by Mooney. He spins right. Great. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is scooped up by the Bills. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy, he's going to run right through you.
Now it's Cook. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills moments away from their 4th win of the year. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now a give to Cook, running left. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No yards on the play, and back-to-back stops forces a 4th and 3. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And this is going to be too little too late, but still a very nice return. Late touchdown here for him. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? The playground back in the day, right? You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
And the Bills are able to secure this kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Here's a give to Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Davis takes it straight ahead. And they take him down right along the 30. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Alert, alert, alert!
It's Allen out of the pistol. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Along the right sideline, there's space. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Bills are going to recover the football, and that should lock up this win. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. The Bills take a knee, and they'll let the seconds tick away in this win.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn the timeout. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.